you guys, welcome back. This is your favorite movie channel. I am Gert and this is Retro Movie Palace. Today we're taking a look back at a classic. Now we're tackling Arnold Schwarzenegger a lot. He's involved in a lot of classics. But today we're tackling Running Man.
The Running Man, a 1987 action film directed by Paul Michael Glaser, features stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Maria Conchita Alonso, Richard Dawson, Yaphet Kotto, and Jesse Ventura. While the movie found moderate success in the US, grossing $38 million on a $27 million budget, it received mixed reviews from critics. Shot in 1986, it's loosely based on a novel by Stephen King, published under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. Interestingly, a new adaptation was announced in 2021, with Paramount Pictures planning a fresh take to be directed by Edgar Wright, with Michael Bacall penning the script. Plot summary. As the movie starts, Captain Ben Richards, who flies helicopters for the police, witnesses a protest over food in Bakersfield, California. His superiors tell him to shoot at the protesters, but he refuses. Instead, he's overpowered by his fellow officers. The news wrongly accuses Richards of shooting and killing 60 people during the protest, and as a result, he's sent to a prison where he's forced to do hard labor. After 18 months in captivity, Ben Richards manages to escape along with two rebels, Harold Weiss and William Laughlin. They seek refuge with a resistance group led by Mick. The rebels aim to take control of the ICS broadcast network to reveal the government's lies. However, Richards decides not to join their cause. Instead, he heads to his brother Edward's apartment, only to discover that a woman named Amber Mendez now lives there. He learns that his brother has been sent to a re-education camp. Richards uses Amber Mendez's security travel pass and forces her to help him escape to Hawaii. However, things take a turn at the airport when Mendez alerts security, leading to Richards' capture. Meanwhile, Damon Killian, the CEO of ICS Corporation, notices Richards. Killian, who is also the creator, showrunner, and host of The Running Man, is fascinated by Richards' physical strength and notorious reputation as a criminal. This makes Richards an ideal contestant for Killian's violent game show. At the same time, Mendez sees a news report falsely accusing Richards of shooting people at the airport, and she realizes it's a lie. When the Running Man show begins, Richards is catapulted into the game zone, an abandoned part of Los Angeles divided into 4 quadrants. Despite his earlier promises, Killian also sends Laughlin and Weiss into the game. The first stalker they encounter is Sub-Zero. In a shocking twist, Richards kills Sub-Zero with a piece of razor wire fencing, the first time a stalker has ever been defeated on the show. While this unfolds, Mendez uncovers the original unedited footage of the Bakersfield massacre, which proves Richards' innocence. However, before she can act on this evidence, she is caught and thrown into the game zone, along with Richards, Laughlin, and Weiss. Killian then releases 2 more stalkers, Buzzsaw and Dynamo, to hunt them down. The 4 contestants now face even more dangerous challenges as they struggle to survive in the deadly game. Weiss figures out that the underground resistance has been trying to locate the government's TV satellite uplink station hidden within the game show arena. Just as he breaks the satellite's security, Dynamo electrocutes him, but Mendez memorizes the access code. Buzzsaw severely injures Laughlin, but Richards manages to cut Buzzsaw in half with his chainsaw. Richards also incapacitates Dynamo, but chooses to let him live on air. Before dying, Laughlin tells Richards that the Resistance has a secret base in the arena. Off the air, Killian offers Richards a job as a stalker, but Richards, furious, refuses the offer. While being chased by Fireball, a stalker armed with a flamethrower and a jetpack, Mendez discovers the bodies of previous winners, exposing the show's lies about granting pardons. Richards rescues Mendez and defeats Fireball. Right after this, they find themselves in Mick's command center. With viewers now supporting Richards, Killian tries to bring in Captain Freedom, a retired and popular stalker, to hunt him down. Captain Freedom refuses to fight with mechanical weapons instead of his bare hands, so the network uses old footage to fake a scene showing Richards and Mendez being killed by him. Richards and Mendez see this fake broadcast and realize the government will stop at nothing to silence them. Determined to fight back, Richards decides to attack the ICS building with the resistance members. Using the access codes, they broadcast the original footage of the Bakersfield massacre and the dead runners, exposing Killian and the government's lies. During the attack, Dynamo attempts to rape Mendez, but she triggers the building's sprinkler system, electrocuting him. Richards finally confronts Killian, who begs for his life. Ignoring his pleas, Richards forces Killian into a rocket sled. The sled crashes through Killian's billboard and explodes, killing him. With the audience cheering, Richards reunites with Mendez, and they leave the studio together as the broadcasting network goes offline. Box office performance and critical reception. During its opening weekend, The Running Man premiered in 1,692 theaters, earning $8 million. Its total domestic gross amounted to $38 million, indicating a moderate success in the United States. Critics offered mixed reviews of the film. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times praised Richard Dawson's performance, but criticized the repetitive action scenes. Vincent Canby from the New York Times commended the film's satirical take on television culture, but noted its reliance on mindless violence. Variety criticized the film for veering away from Schwarzenegger's typical roles and emphasized its shallow satire. However, Dave Keir of the Chicago Tribune felt the film lacked substance due to its predictable format. Michael Wilmington of the Los Angeles Times considered it Schwarzenegger's best work since The Terminator, particularly highlighting its appeal to action fans. Mixed reviews. Review 1. This 1987 classic, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, offers a chilling glimpse into a future where reality TV has spiraled out of control. What seemed far-fetched then feels uncomfortably close to reality today. The film's smart satire on media manipulation and societal complacency resonates deeply in today's age of sensationalized television. Despite its campy action and cheesy one-liners, The Running Man remains a thought-provoking commentary on the dangers of mass entertainment. Review 2. Schwarzenegger's iconic performance in The Running Man reminds us of the film's enduring relevance. As society veers closer to the dystopian world depicted in the movie, its themes of government collusion with the media and the erosion of civil liberties hit home with unsettling precision. Review 3. Watching The Running Man today feels eerily prophetic. With its depiction of a society obsessed with violent entertainment and indifferent to truth, the film serves as a cautionary tale for our times. The parallels between its fictional world and our current reality are striking, from economic collapse to government media collusion. While it may not be high art, its relevance makes it essential viewing, especially for younger audiences unfamiliar with its predictive power. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Your support means a lot to us. Take care until the next one, and feel free to drop a comment sharing your thoughts. See you soon.